Hi, everyone. I just wanted to take a few moments and kind of walk you through how you can access Mystery Science digitally. I know that there's been a lot thrown at all of us lately, so we're trying our best to give you little bits of information in video forms so that you can watch them whenever it's convenient for you or whenever you need a refresher. So, Mystery Science has actually done a really good job this year of really updating and making sure that everything is very distance learning friendly and teacher friendly. So, you do have two different options. You have the mini lesson option, which are 5 to 10 minute lessons. They're great for morning meetings. They're great for just review things. But they also did do a little bit of some extensions. So if you click on the mini lessons section, they have over 100 mini lessons in their database. So they have a ton for you to pick from. And they did make a few of them more digital friendly. So what they've done is you can insert these mini lessons right into your Google Classroom by clicking on the Google Classroom button. Or you can copy the student link and then you can put that into Schoology instead of using Google Classroom. What they did change this year is that they do have these extension questions. So if you click on the extension questions, there's a couple questions that you could have the kids answer, and there's always going to be a bonus activity this time. And what Mystery Science did is they made sure that the bonus activities are no tech needed. So these are just either writing prompts or just things that they can look and wonder and observe, and they don't have to have any technology to do these bonus activities. If you do share them into Google Classroom, those extension questions and the bonus activity will pop right up in the instructions for the assignment. If you're sharing them using the student link and you're putting them into Schoology, then you'll have to copy and paste those extension questions if you want to use them. So that's what you can do with the mini lessons. If you were going to go into your actual full lessons for science, they did change some things on these lessons too. So you would go into whatever your grade is. For example, I teach third grade, so I have these 4 units that I can use. And remember that you can use the units in any order. You don't have to start at the top and work your way down. They can go in any order. But so you can just pick what unit you want to work on, and then you're going to open up the lesson. So this lesson is going to show you that there's a 7-minute exploration, that there's a 30-minute hands-on activity, and then there's an 8-minute wrap-up. So when we were thinking about this before, I would think to myself, oh my gosh, so these kids have to print out all of these handouts in order to be able to do this activity. They might have the glue sticks at home and the scissors. They might not have the dot stickers, but they could use something in place of that. But now they have to print out all these. They actually don't this year, which is really cool. You can just click on the worksheet that you want them to, that they would need. And there is a portion up at the top that says, okay, so what you can do is you can just click on the printout button. And what you'll notice at the top now is there's a copy student editable version. So what that means is instead of you trying to download these worksheets and trying to figure out a way to put in text boxes and things, they are a completely digital resource for you now. So all you have to do is make a copy of this version of this worksheet in your Google Drive, and you can put them right into the lesson in Schoology, or you can put it right into the assignment with Google Classroom. Okay, start. Hi everyone, I am going to walk you through using Mystery Science digitally because since we are going to be digital for most of the year this year, this is an easy way to get access to your science standards since we are using Phenomenal Science. Some of the Phenomenal Science lessons and activities are a little bit overwhelming, and you can supplement with Mystery Science in that sense. So just 2 little things that Mystery Science has. So Mystery Science does have a mini lesson section, and it does have a full lesson section. In the mini lesson section, there's about over 100 videos in their database that you can pull from. And they've done a really good job this year at really trying to make sure that they have as much digital quality for you and as much digital resources for our distance learning. These mini lessons are 5 to 10 minutes. They're great for morning meetings. They're great for review. If you have to be out one day and you need to assign something, this might be an extra bonus activity for them. But what you can do now is you can link these videos right into your Google Classroom. You can kind of connect your Mystery Science account to your personal Google Classroom, and you can just click the Google Classroom button and it will assign it. Or if you do not want to use Google Classroom this year and you're just going to use Schoology, you can also share a student link and put it right into Schoology. What's neat this year with these mini lessons is they have added these extensions. So there's going to be some extension questions that go along with each video, and then there's a bonus activity. And what's nice about the bonus activity is there's no technology required. So they just read through, and it's usually like making a drawing, notice and wonder, or it's some kind of writing prompt. And when you assign it right to Google Classroom, all of those extension activities and those extension questions will load right into the assignment instructions. So it'll already be right there for you. If you are going to use the student link and you're going to share it through Schoology, then you will need to copy and paste the extension questions and bonus activity. If you go over to the lessons, these are full lessons that are up to an hour, depending on if you have them do the activity link or not. So you can just scroll down to whatever your grade is. When you get to your grade, you'll see what the units are for your grade, and these units are done in any order. So you can just click on a unit, and then you can just click on a lesson, and it will kind of give you the breakdown for the lesson. And again, Mystery Science did a really good job this summer and towards the end of last year, really trying hard to make sure that they had as much digital resources as possible in these. So I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So you can see right now that the exploration portion of this video is 7 minutes, that they have a 30-minute hands-on activity, and that there's a little bit of some wrap up for them. So again, what you can do, they have it already right here for you. You can just click assign right to your Google Classroom, and the whole lesson will be assigned right there. Or if you're just going to use Schoology this year, you can just share the student link and it will put it in there for you. For the activity, they tried really hard to make sure that they picked supplies that they thought kids might have at home. They changed a lot of the supplies also. So it's usually stuff as easy as like glue sticks or scissors. I know that not a lot of kids have like dot stickers, but they might have other stickers that they could use in place of the dot stickers. The other thing that is nice this year is instead of them having to have a printer at home and print out these activities in order to do that at home, Mystery Science turned these activities completely digital. So you would just click on the first worksheet, and what you will see is now there's a button you can click. There was always the print and then download and edit before, but now there's a copy student editable version. So what this means is you can click this button and you will get a copy of a completely digital worksheet that will upload into your Google Drive. And then you can use that worksheet and just assign it that way. So they can complete the entire activity digitally. They don't have to print anything and you don't have to create any text boxes. So it's a ton of work that you don't have to do anymore. And then all of their assessments, they actually went in and completely put all of their assessments into Google Forms. So again, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any text boxes. You don't have to do retyping of these onto a Google Doc. You can just click the assessments button and you'll come down to this distance learning section. And then here's all the Google Forms assessments. So what you'll do is you will go into, when it comes up, you'll go into your grade. So I want to jump to the 3rd grade assessments. And here's all my assessments. I'm at the Animals Through Time. I'm in the first mystery. So I can click right onto that mystery and I can make a copy of this. And it's going to open up. And so this right here is kind of like the teacher version of the Google Forms assessment. But what you can do is you can click this little eye right here, and this will give you what the student preview is going to be. So this is how the students will see these assessments now. And you can assign these right in Google Classroom, or again, you can sign them right into Schoology. So they're going to type their name. They have to type their name into the Google, and then right there you'll see pictures, and they'll have to pick the answer. Some answers they'll have to type in, some answers they might have to circle, but everything is in here so that it is completely gradable, easily for you, and you don't have to create anything new. It's already been done for you. So they tried really hard to make sure that a lot of work was taken off the teacher's hands and you could just click and assign. So hopefully this makes it a little bit easier for you to use Mystery Science this year. And if you have any questions, just let me know.